Everybody, cap for sale. Can you stamp your feet like the men did and the monkeys? Good. Really upset.
Afternoons are always a magical time of day in Miss Matasol's Head Start class.
There he.
Looking for her.
But what is it about stories that take us all to that special place, or in these children's case, brings them to a specific place called Neighborhood House?
Right at the border of Eritrea, and that's where all the war was going on.
Adi Salam never got to know life in her native Ethiopia, nor her biological father. That's because civil war ripped her from both and forced her mother, pregnant with twins, to run for her life.
My mom traveled from Ethiopia by foot to Sudan with a group of refugees seeking asylum. During her trip from Ethiopia to Sudan, she gave birth to my brother and I. My mother is like an angel. Like, I don't think she's human sometimes.
After spending 4 years in Sudan, Adi Salam and her family found asylum in yet another foreign land, a place called New Jersey. Then it was on to the next.
I came to Seattle because we had a lot of family who lived here, extended family, and they just told us that it would be best for us to be with the community of people that we knew, so we weren't alone.
But little did Adi Salam know her extended family would branch out even further.
My first memories are actually with Neighborhood House.
What we really want to do is provide the opportunities for children and families to move out of poverty. So we invest a lot in what we call education and self-sufficiency programs to help people help themselves, basically.
Founded by the National Council of Jewish Women in 1906, Settlement House, as it was first called, was initially created to help Jewish immigrants coming from places like Turkey, Russia, and Greece.
Providing a wide range of education and social services to help the newest Americans learn English, develop job skills, find new homes, a place to belong. In a lot of ways, the Neighborhood House of today mirrors what the Settlement House in 1906 was doing.
Today, Neighborhood House is not only helping immigrants and refugees, but also low-income families throughout Seattle and King County. With facilities located in the heart of 6 low-income housing developments, it served 15,000 individuals last year alone.
There is this grand vision. Martin Luther King calls it the beloved community. And we've been on this journey since 1906. And I think that comes alive every day in everything that we do, everything that we touch. And we see that happening, that huge possibility. And that because we're physically in these low-income communities every day, as part of community, that mission to us comes alive to us every day.
What do you think the book is going to be about?
And it's a new life teachers like Miss Matasol are helping families build from the youngest members up. Teachers like BIANCA GARCIA, an immigrant from the Philippines.
And I looked around and I said, I want to help. And basically I said it's about time, because even back home I did help.
Today, BIANCA has dedicated her life to teaching those in need how to navigate the system, reassuring them that they, like her, can make it with a little guidance.
I went through the doubt, the isolation, the wanting to go back, everything. It was my kids who said, no, Mom, we like it here. So, because of them, yeah, we stayed. And then later on, we saw that they were right. They were right.
And one of Neighborhood House's main goals is to make things right in the home, to ease the pressures all family members face. From parents trying to find a job to children taking on responsibilities they might not be ready for.
Going to appointments and translating, so it's difficult, especially for the kids, because you don't know technical terms that they speak in the hospitals or in the schools, and sometimes you're trying to translate those words that may not be even translatable.
That's where people like DENA Nelson come in. She's the Family Connections Coordinator at the Neighborhood House High Point Center.
So a big priority for Neighborhood House is to make sure that we honor the parents' role in the house. And we totally know and understand that cultural piece kind of can get topsy-turvy as the youth is going through a school system that's designed in one way. Families have a second experience.
DENA says all it takes is just one confusing or negative experience to send a child's academic future down the wrong path.
You're going to see the book, what is going to happen soon.
But by providing Head Start opportunities, ESL programs, even sometimes teaching parents and children in the same class, they help everyone feel connected to the learning process, even those kids who sometimes feel forgotten.
Like the older high school students are often left behind because there's typically funding when you're a school-age youth, but when you start getting into the juniors and senior year, people are not focusing on you. You're not cute anymore.
That's changing, though, says Aparna Ray. She runs the Youth Empowered with Leadership Strengths, or YELS program at the High Point Center. Here, young people can participate in several activities, from cooking healthy meals with vegetables they've grown on their own to cultivating an appreciation for academic success. And since it started 2 years ago, YELS attendance has grown by approximately 1,200%.
Last year, we graduated every single senior in our program, and save one student, all of them went on to college.
Part of our strategy is to infuse this community, to enrich it and to infuse it with a culture of academic excellence. We want everybody here to own the success of children, and we don't want to leave any child behind. So we've launched this very ambitious goal to saturate this community with everything we can to address the needs of children.
And thanks to Neighborhood House, these families are moving forward together. Their stories still unfolding, even coming full circle. Today, Adis Alum is a college graduate and employee of Neighborhood House, the daughter of an Ethiopian refugee, giving back to the place that gave her a chance.
It's been an honor to work with some of the families because they remind me of my own family, and so just watching them be so amazed at the computer and what you can see on the computer and what you can do, and learning how to type and learning how to get job applications and go to school and do financial aid is an honor. And so every day I'm amazed to come to work because I meet new people, I learn new things about myself and about them.